Welcome back, rum friends. Today I have another brand new rum cocktail that I've created on my way to creating 100 brand new rum cocktails. This one is for anyone that likes a little bit of coconut rum, but there's not too much coconut rum in there. We've got a little bit of higher ABV rum in there just to kind of bring those flavours out. There's some tropical sort of notes. So this is kind of a fun, fruity, but super well balanced rum cocktail. Let's dive into it. So this recipe I have called the Volcano Punch. Sort of a tenuous link, but we've got a bit of an overproof 151 coming out in here. This is a 3 rum blend that I'm going to be using in here. A bit of fun, but a bit of potency as well. So the first ingredient I'm going for, let's use just jigger for a change, my coconut rum. Remember I explained all the ingredients after we've made it. So 20 ml of coconut rum. Then I want some of my pineapple rum. Okay, so this is, I'll treat this as a pineapple rum for the moment. Just pop jiggers. 30 ml. 1 ounce. Then to finish this off, we're going for the overproof rum. You never need too much of overproof rum. I'm just going for 10 ml. Now, class, this is a dark overproof rum. Now, as always, I'm just going to finish the sour element off with this. So I'm going 30 ml of your lime juice. Then my sweetener is just purely in the form of mango syrup. And I want 20 ml. So that's the sour element done. Remember, sour, just your rum, your citrus, and your sweetener. That's kind of the base of all my cocktails. I like to go that way. There's not much more to build this out with now. I'm just going for 100% pressed pineapple juice, 20 ml. And then the final ingredient is what I treat as my honey liqueur, and it's just Benedictine, and just going for 10 ml. Then after a good shake, we're just going to serve this up in your favourite or tiki rum glass of choice. Remember, Urban Bar are kindly donating all the glassware and the cocktail equipment and giving you a discount code, which you'll find in the description below. So everything we use here is from Urban Bar. So we're just going to strain the cocktail in, and then we're going to decorate it and make it look stunning. This is so delicious, super well balanced. I pick off all 3 of those different rums. The lovely sort of fruitiness from the mango comes through, but it doesn't overshade the pineapple. And the pineapple juice is there as well. You get that lovely sort of honeyed note there. It's not sickly sweet. It is not cloying. It's just beautifully delicious. I was toying with adding some bitters with that. But after I've made it, I think I've done the right thing. I think a sort of Angostura bitters, or maybe a touch of spice might have been a nice thing. So like chili bitters, but I really like that as it is. It's nice and simple. Yes, there's 3 rums in there, but that is absolutely fantastic. So let me talk you through the ingredients. I love that, the mango and the coconut. So this brand, De Luna, is a UK brand. What I like to do here is just sort of give a nod to, just in case I use UK only brands, give a nod to sort of styles of ingredients that I've got here. So you can hopefully sort of replicate these. So the Luna coconut is as near as damn it an unsweetened coconut rum. Okay. I love Coco Canu as well, but Coco Canu is a lot sweeter. And therefore you have to, when you use that instead of a product like this, an unsweetened coconut rum, you kind of have to balance your cocktails a little bit more. So treat that as an unsweetened, full ABV like coconut rum. I think it's, I forget what this is. I was going to say, yeah, 37.5%. So it's not your 40%, it's not your 23s or your 30%. It's like properly up there. And then their sister product, I treat this as my pineapple rum at the moment, but it's a pineapple spiced rum. There's pineapple, there's pandan in there. Pandan's that sort of Asian kind of leaf that's sort of reminiscent of like biscuity, vanilla-y kind of vibe that you get off there as well. Touch of coconut in there. There's galangal, there's lemongrass in there as well. It's super delicious. I love this. And then the third rum here, there is some like Gosling's. It's just a great, I kind of use the dark rum in my cocktail masterclasses, so I just thought for the videos that sort of bring out the whole sort of brand, if you like. The obvious replacement here would be something like Plantaray OFTD. I love Gosling's. It's kind of, you know, he's a 151, so 75.5%. OFTD is what, 60, I forget what it is now, 69, 71, I forget what it is. I haven't used it for ages. But it's sort of, you know, the OFTDs is like lots of rum blends. This is kind of just the goslings going on in here. But it's super delicious and really does sort of elevate those flavours. You don't need much of it. 10 ml is just perfect in that cocktail. I think I've talked about Benedictine quite a lot now, but if you are just joining me for the first time, Benedictine I treat as my honey liqueur. The same way I do like Liquor 43 is 43 herbs and spices, but the overriding flavour is vanilla. Liquor 43, I think I found out there's 27 herbs, spices and roots in there, but the overriding flavour for me personally is honey. So I treat that as my honey liqueur. I think the only other thing I really need to sort of mention is the Real mango. I love Real. You can see, you know, we've got them all there. I've been using them for years. Yes, I am in a paid partnership with Real and ABM, Finance School and all that sort of stuff. But it's only because I've used the brand for flipping years and years and years. They are the highest fruit content syrup on the market. So they're 40% fruit in their fruit puree. So it's 100% fruit puree, then it's blended with sugar. Whereas other brands do that, won't get close to 40%. And the ones that are fruity mixes that are 50% typically are made up of concentrates and flavour compounds and stuff like that. Whereas ABM buy the finest fruit that they can get hold of, the best fruit, the first crops available, and they're using the best of the best. And these products, they all taste remarkable. But if you can't get Real, like if you're going to go down the funkin route, maybe, then funkin blended with sugar would kind of give you a loose there. If you're doing a syrup, then just know it's going to be a lot thinner than what this is. You're not going to have those rich mango notes. Now, dive into the comments. Let me know what you think of this cocktail. And as always, I'm always interested to hear how you would tweak the cocktail. Would you add any ingredients? Would you change the ratio? Would you swap the rums? Let me know in the comments. I'm always excited to read some of those. If you like what I'm about, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my videos. And then talking of other videos, there'll be one popping up on screen now. If you're watching this in a few weeks after it's published, that'll be number 15. But if not, I'll put another video there just until the next one's released. Cheers.